interesting. You can get some nice flashes off the wall through the window. Very hard to avoid on the CT side. Oh boy. Fur, of course, spotting a second player as well. And any plan Fnatic had has definitely fallen apart. So how do they fix this problem?
Definitely a little bit awkward, but still a 4-player survival situation. So they can do a lot with 4 players, but because there's so many angles to deal with. 3 players spotted there by JW, and still alive somehow, but he's taking critical damage. Fur will pursue for the finishing shot, and there it is. A headshot, no less, but JW has teammates, and now sprints onto the A site. Things looking quite good, but coldzera delivering a fatal shot, looking very precise. Down to Lekr, a pistol got, but surely too much. The knife is drawn in the window, and Fnatic just slowly poking and prodding around the map, taking their time, and Crims offers up next. Rather one opener towards the A site, and there's a second from JW. So 2 players dead in this round for SK. 5v3, that make it a 4v3. Now as Fur gets some more information, it really does look like Fnatic are trying to split A, and there's a punish from Lekr as well.
Whether they split A or not, they're splitting the wigs of SK in this round. Taco walking towards the bomb, still alive somehow, making it a very awkward angle, but he can't do enough. coldzera with a very long-range kill with the MP9. This is a winnable round. He's got pretty much nothing to lose with the MP9. JW and Golden are both in the red, but he'll get taken down flying through the window. It calls for aggression. It begs and demands aggression. Taco boosted in B-Apps at the moment, making his way through. So there'll be 3 people on the A site, and we might see Cold being a 4th. Can Fnatic get out of here fast enough, though? Charging up the ladder as Phelps, but he's not going to get anything done. Fur holding down the connector position. We know SK are a team who are comfortable allowing a T side to take A. They are all about the retake.
That looks pretty good. That's a good defense from Fur. Fallen offers up one as well, taking down Golden, leaving 2 players left alive for the Swedish side as Crims now works on connector. A very strong frag from him, and with a minute to play with, they do not have to commit to A. And indeed, oh no, JW could be backing into his doom. He is. Taco's ready and waiting. And now Crims again in a clutch situation, but it's Cold he's up against, and Cold is ready as well.
And there's a smoke. Is this going to be the fast B split that Fnatic play? This is. Both teams are capable of this execute. SK know what it is because they stole it from this team. And there's a spray through the smoke. The bomb continues to charge, but Taco's got an angle around the smoke, and that may shut things down for Fnatic.
Will they read his position though? Again, as you say, they may be suspecting the Molotov there to deal with him, and Lekr was indeed looking out for that. And now it's up to Phelps. He's got a good position. He snuck in here towards the back of the bomb site by the bench. Can he find a good timing? It's all about timing, and he's going to be forced out of his position. Very, very smart stuff there from Fnatic. They read the situation. And Fallen, he can't do a single thing in this position. That's a save, and this is a desperate save indeed. He needs this weapon because their money is obliterated. But again, we've seen so much from them in these positions, and Fur, the shenanigans, he's so known for it. Gets a second shot, and he won't miss twice.
He wasn't touched once in that situation. Nice grenade going down, and the Molotov as well, but ultimately he has an AK-47. And again, these rounds have been a constant struggle for Fnatic. They've lost a man, they've lost an AK-47. Fur gets taken down.
To deal with SK's defense, or it should be, and there you can see Phelps, he can't cover everything. You have to take the gambles, and ooh, Cold, he's doing some damage here. Big opportunity, not many bullets left, but he's going to survive. This could actually change things if Fallen can get going with the scout, but he will be taken down. Golden very quick to the headshot.
This bomb has to go down. 10 seconds left, and coldzera is still alive. Lekr holding the angle, but the bomb's been planted. There's a flank coming in as well. Taco, position undetected. He's got a 5-7. That is a pretty damaging weapon, but if he starts firing too fast, he could lose control of it. Surely he gets at least 1 kill. He can get an angle on Golden before Crim spots him. Golden in the corner, but Golden must be holding this angle. He's ready for it. No, he isn't. There's a 5-7 straight in the head. There's one more player. He knows where he is. Falling down. So close. So what is a difference maker for the Brazilian squad? There we go. Aggression from Fallen. He's got 1 kill, looking for the second. That's exactly what SK needed in this round.
That is big. How do you recover from that? That's the question. At the very least, you have a lot of time to work with, and you're on the T side. It makes it much easier to deal with, but by no means will it be simple.
Fnatic will have the opportunity to change the pace in the next round with what they choose to buy. But for now, the damage must continue. They know where Crims is, and he knows that as well. So he's got to speed up before the rotation comes in, but
it is really interesting because we're seeing this deep pit position from Fallen, and that, oh, there it is. I was going to say that's a really strong position when you're trying to set up for an A split, and that could completely screw over Fnatic. As you say, the time is of the essence. Fallen is decapitating player after player. Fallen not stopping, gets his third one in the round, and his Flusher left alive to do some damage. He has to get some kills here. He can't allow them to survive with 4 players, but they will. And this is really critical. If he's undiscovered in that position, he can make some really huge plays. Oh, that is big. First spotted and fragged in connector. Fallen has no idea about Flusher. Surely. Oh, apparently he does. The game sense unrivaled.
Always aware of what might be a risk. Fallen with attack through the corner of the wall, but can he escape? It seems he can. He's got support on the way as well, looking for more shots through the smoke. The bomb, though, is still completely static on the ramp, even though there are 3 people around the A site, and Taco's just going to charge through the smoke and get a cheeky kill. Swap weapons because he's low, so he'll have the AWP. 3 versus 4, the bomb still not planted. The bomb's only in sandwich. Why isn't it getting planted? It's because they're completely exposed. No more smokes now. 2 versus 4. The A site proving to be a disaster for Fnatic. Desperation plant, but they will be picked surely. Phelps just, bomb goes down, having a look. And now it's down to JW, 15 HP, 1 versus 3. Spots a player towards jungle, but can't do anything. Fast underpass play from third. There's a pop flash. Surely that has been heard. It doesn't seem like Fnatic are paying attention to this. Crim's now having a look, but with the pistols, there's only so much he can offer. That's the bomb down the stairs, and now things get super awkward for Fnatic. Lekro, the only man with an AK. Maybe Golden can rescue the bomb, but Taco's moved forward in apartments while all this distraction has been run. Got a good hold on things while that smoke is up. Doesn't want to get too close though. coldzera taken down towards B as well. It'll be harder for the T's to get hold of that gun for the time being. But they've got 2 rifles now, and the bomb is secure for the time being.
The big question is how SK try to play this position. You don't want to play blind, but Lekro continuing to do damage. Will have flash into mid, but doesn't suspect the underpass angle and has to fall back and away towards B.
It seems he will. That'll be his focus, holding a line. 16 seconds for the bomb to go down. Phelps on the ramp now. They may have to plant for default. Oh, they're making the wrong play. He's taking out the other fraggers, but really he could have just concentrated on the guy planting the bomb. Now it's Fallen with 2 HP. He's got angles though! The bomb has been planted. Golden, 1 bullet from either of these players, and the round is over. 6-6. Someone's going to take the lead. Golden, as time ticks on, he worries about the jungle position. On the triple, and there it is, only exposing his head. Crim's taken down early towards the ramp, and again, with a Mag 7 in play, that is what they needed. Though he's close with the Mag 7, regardless. Oh, that flashbang is perfect, and Flusher will shoot him in the head.
Spots where they can play information, they can play with each other. That's a good tag from Flusher. I think there's a headshot through the lip there at the end of the plateau. coldzera will hear the players running in for the B-split. He's going to go for the flank. No one's going to spot him. Cole's going to come in from the back. There's one. Now he's known. Cole gets a second. He's eventually traded, but has he done too much damage? It's just up to JW as he's got the AWP in at 1 versus 3. The bomb to be picked up. 30 seconds to go. There's too much to deal with, and JW folds in this position.
Will get aggressive up mid, Molotov towards the back boxes, but it lands in front, and that's going to compromise first position, but Flusher will still get taken down. Meanwhile, Fnatic are charging into the A site. Phelps picking off JW now. We've got players around the smoke, Fallen blind towards CT, fired off a shot, they know he's there. 3-on-3.
There's actually a chance here for Fnatic, despite the health situation. The smokes allow them some level of breathing room here so they can get some post-plant positions. Oh, this is a sneaky play, Crims from up top. Oh, taken down for... very decisive, but so is Lekro, going in for more now, looking to work the off angles like an absolute god. Lekro does it all! 5 kills for Lekro!
The bomb is on the ramp. 3 people top mid, firing shots. They don't have good weapons for it, but JW's forced away. The Molotov does go into the CPR position. Crim's taken down towards the connector area. They're basically splitting the A site now. JW lying in wait, just as coldzera was, but can he land the frag? There's the first one, not a second, however. Phelps trying to control the crawl space, and Flusher will be forced away.
Yeah, trying to bait them into angles here, as Lekro does hold the vents. But nothing doing here for Fnatic. They are completely locked out of the bomb site, and they're without the master key. But it may not be required if they find some headshots. That's always a good response in the game of Counter-Strikers. Lekro may be forced to start to push in now as there is a distraction from his teammates available, but there's a very good setup here from SK. They don't seem to be wavering whatsoever. Golden looking to find something. He'll get a single headshot, but there's 3 more players where that came from. The knife coming out from Phelps just to make sure that he's off the bomb. And that's the round there for the Brazilians. Such a crucial one to get. That's kind of scary as well. Fur is the guy to try to open things up, but it's who other than Lekro to get the Deagle headshot onto Fur. Now there's only 4 players left for SK. And considering that there is Kevlar, and again, we've got the Deagle, the CZs, the Scout. This does begin to get a little bit troublesome for SK. You can see them beginning to move down together to set up for that A push. But Flush, if he gets a quick kill here, that could screw everything up for SK. And that might give the game away. He picks up an AK as well. This is massively troublesome for the Brazilians.
High ground advantage now for Fnatic, all 5 players in tow. However, the Scout's over towards the B bomb site, and that's may save the bacon of SK for the time being. The bomb has surely been spotted now by the CTs. Lekro making his way towards a short position with the Deagle. Still no kills for SK. Finally, there's one. 35 seconds, and it must be too late to rotate. They've got to go for this SK, but they're not too concerned with time. They're playing it as safely as possible, trying to flash off these positions. Lekro with the Deagle, trying to make his way into the life for the time being, and Cold0 will take him down. 3-on-3, the Scout is in play. How can they plant the bomb? Almost everywhere is exposed. Crim's in a shadow position. 15 seconds now. Taco down, Cold0 down. Fnatic are back in this.
If they do lose this bomb site, which they definitely will.
Molotovs are out for SK. 27 seconds remain, but Cold0 is the first one to get picked off. Just keeping an eye on the gap in the smoke at the bottom. Phelps, is he going to make a play through towards the jungle position? Flusher is here, and there's a shot from Phelps, but the bomb still hasn't gone down. Finally, it's about to get planted in the smoke with 14 seconds remaining. And there it is, 4 versus 3 as Taco tries to reposition in the sandwich position. 1 player in shadow, and Phelps still trying to keep control of this area. Running past the angle, JW spots him now. So they know where 2 of the players, 3 players might be. Lekro in the window, 4-on-2 now. Ask SK, how much more can they get out of this?
It's going to be tough. Takes the duel. He's going to lose. It's up to Taco to try to do it. 2 quick kills, giving a slight chance, but shut down by the superior numbers of the Swedes. The closer Fnatic will be to figuring out what's happening. But that means it's good, because here comes SK. They know there's no time. They go straight in.
1 player in a sandwich position, that's Phelps, and he's got the bomb. Krim spots him, Krim takes him down. Krim does massive things from this position. Moving to the low ground now, keeping them guessing, but Fur will take his face off. 3-on-3, and Cold is still in the, he's basically going into the B bomb site, which means that SK have to plant for sure, and he has to go through old versus pro strats.
Great off angle. They must surely suspect it. When the B play comes in, they knew that they left that side open. They know that this is not safe, but will they check it? Will Cold find a good timing? Goes for the peak. There's number 1, and now it's up to JW to try to make good of this. If he can get the kill, there's a real chance here, but he doesn't even want to test it. And you can't blame him, or perhaps maybe he will. He's actually coming back with a pistol. That's a mistake. Cold denies JW, and now Lekro tries to make his way in, but not even Lekro can force his way into the B bomb site here.
Very early on for the T side, kind of tells you that they will be going to A eventually, whether the bomb's there or not. The slow creep, Cold0 good for both frags. That is a massive 2K on the ramp. Serious problems for Fnatic. Flutter taken down as well. Phelps going nuclear. All of a sudden, Lekro's alone. What has happened to this round?
It's gone, James. It has gone very quickly. Lekro looking to get some quick kills here, but his position is really difficult. He's got no health as well. The nade comes in to chip off just a tiny bit more, and he's left on 28. That's all he can really do now in this position, to try to just save on to this AK-47, but he is being hunted. Cold0 with the cross. And there he is, Cold. They do want to take aggressions. They want to find fights. They do not want to allow SK to really abuse that utility advantage. And that's a big find from Fur. Crims goes down in connector.
And SK just walking in without warning. Flusher's is exposed. JW is making jump sounds, and this is going to be a problem. Flusher surely gets flanked by Cold0 here in this position. And there it is. 2 plays left for Fnatic to stop SK making it to match point. But Golden's dispatched off immediately. And there goes Lekro as well. Match point SK on Mirage. Desperate times, very desperate indeed. SK moving around. There goes Flusher on short. JW's there as well. Krim taken down in connector. 3 Fnatic players remain. No answer to this aggression from SK. 3 players in the middle position. The bomb dropped. JW has the information. Can he get more than 1 frag? He must, or he has to escape. 1 of the 2. Golden taken down elsewhere. Nobody on A now. And SK can make their way in.
There it is. Fallen gets JW. Now it's just Lekro 1 versus 4. He's done some incredible stuff so far, but only a FAMAS and 4 players to find. SK Gaming are in the semi-finals of the ELEAGUE Boston Major. What a fantastic display of resilience and individual and team performance from...
Do you feel the